Hello, my name is Peter Martin. I am the Assistant Director of Mei Feng, which is the Chinese Instrumental Ensemble at Valparaiso University's Confucius Institute. I played the Xiao in the video you just saw, and it was composed by the erhu player you saw and performed for the first time there. The Xiao is a little bit new to me, and if you are a flute player or some other kind of wind player, you'll see that the fingering is a little similar, but has some very big differences as well. But first let me tell you about the history of this. The first ones were made from the leg bones of birds, and they hollowed out the insides and they cut a little hole, half hole there to split the wind like it does for a flute hole, and maybe just 2 or 3 holes in the side of the bone to make a simple instrument. From there it developed into a much more complicated things, but still very simple in many ways. The unusual thing from my perspective is that most Chinese and folk flutes are just the 6 holes here on the top like this, and I would play it this way. But this is end-blown, so it's similar to, say, a Japanese shakuhachi, but it also has additional holes. So let me show you the scale. You would start with everything down, and you're blowing across. For you wind players, especially flute players, you have to find that place. There's a different embouchure for you to play, but you can get it. It just takes some time to get used to it. When I'm playing a Xiao, I'm playing more out with my breath and not as much down as I would for my flute. So it often takes me a little getting used to, so I need to spend some time with it to feel comfortable on it. So, interestingly, the notes are, there's a half step here. So this would be a D. There are different keys in Xiao, but this one is called a G, and in Chinese flutes, the name is here at the second, what we think of as the second scale. Okay, so, but this is still going to be a lot like a metal flute in some respects. However, all fingers down here is a D, and then the first finger up is an E flat. So I usually skip over that. It would just be a D, E flat like this. E, sorry. Sorry, no, again. This is D, E, and then we skip the F natural, and there's the D. So I'll play all of them you can hear. So they build in those half steps for us, which is nice. A lot of times on a bamboo flute, you're half holing and it doesn't sound very good. So this is a little more flexible in terms of the keys that you can play in. But now for a major scale, and that gets us to our F natural. There's G. There's the B natural, here's the B flat. Oops, sorry. And here, there's a thumb hole that I've lifted up to get to my octave there. So, not octave, sorry. So there you have a very minimal introduction to the Xiao. And by the way, it is Xiao, if you want to get the tone right. So please look for more videos from us in the future. I will be talking about Dizi next time. Thank you.